Today, we will explore a newly revealed yacht made by a really popular luxury car brand, Bugatti. We will be discussing the specs of the ship, checking out its sleek appearance, while comparing it to the car that inspired the design. Bugatti is a brand that doesn't slow down one bit if they have to work with other brands to come up with extremely luxurious and plush items that are simply limited. Something about their products is, if it is not magnificent, then it simply is not Bugatti. The French automaker has just recently partnered up with legendary yacht builder Palmer Johnson to craft a Chiron-motivated super yacht. And when this yacht is extensively compared to the hypercar on which the idea was gotten, there is no loophole in the sort of exotic materials used in the creation of this amazing ship. Called the Bugatti Niniette 66, this super yacht is fixed at a startling price of $4 million. This ship is also just one of 3 new boats Bugatti has promised to build in the near future. Trust me, the collaboration of Bugatti and Palmer on this vehicle could be likened to a match made in heaven, since Palmer is known for sleek sport yachts that tie in beautifully with consistent aesthetic that could be found in all Bugatti vehicles. Okay, so if you have some millions of dollars you are currently not in need of, you could easily walk into the Bugatti stores and get yourself this cool yacht. Are you still wondering if this ship is worth the price tag? We will discuss its features in a bit. So, as promised, let's take a detailed tour of this amazing opulence of a ship. A very quick glance at the Bugatti Niniette 66's side contour will leave you wondering if there is any difference between the ship and the Chiron car. This is because of some of the heavy design inspiration taken straight from Bugatti's flagship model, the Chiron. The C-shaped line is an indispensable design cue of the brand, and is known warmly as the Bugatti line. There is absolutely no product from the brand that doesn't come with this attractive design. This striking design detail spans across the exterior of the yacht and serves to break up the design and offers some really amazing color contrast. Looking at the yacht in a condensed image, you would notice the dark blue parts of the ship are all meticulously finished in visible gloss blue carbon fiber. Personally, I think this is one thing that would naturally attract any super-duper rich person with eyes for great aesthetics to go for this ship. There is something else that is really spectacular about this ship. The name Niniette is a name endeared to the French automaker since it is a preferred nickname of Lydia Bugatti, the daughter of Ettore Bugatti, the company founder of Bugatti. Although there was no particular story behind Ettore's decision to name the yacht after his daughter, I am of the mind that this yacht must have meant a great deal to Ettore. Just like the name proposes, only 66 samples of the Niniette will ever be launched. Within the 66 samples, there will be sizes ranging from 50 to 80 feet depending on the specification as approved by the company. Even though it is a limited production venture, the website for the boat does not stipulate a delivery date if you decide to buy and if any of these yachts have been sold out to anyone just yet. If you're not all that formal and serious right now, I may love to add that this yacht could have been made for supervillains. Under the hood, you would find 2 manned V8s propelling the yacht forward through a water jet system. The Niniette 66 will be able to comfortably carry about 3,000 liters of fuel. That's a whole lot if you compare this to your Bugatti car. Now, at a full tilt, this magnificent ship will be able to hit a top speed of about 44 knots. For the unversed, that's about 50 miles an hour, which is really something on the open seas. The sleek craft comes in within the range of 60 to 80 feet long and flaunts a good number of amenities, just right for seafaring nefarious supervillains. So, if you have been wondering how you could get into the list of supervillains, owning this beast would be one right step into the initiation. Like the Bugatti Chiron, which this extravagant yacht shares the same designs with, the Niniette will not hold more than 2 people easily. So, while on vacation, you can decide to have your right-hand man on board who is also your henchman. Nevertheless, let it be at the back of your mind that you may need to also make adequate use of that on-deck jacuzzi, so it is just best to come along with a comely evil vixen to soak with. Après hot tub, nicely warmed up by the onboard fire pit, or you can make use of the flames to destroy X-rated documents, aka evidence. You can also brag to anyone who cares to listen about how your Bugatti ship is made of only the finest materials, comprising carbon fiber, leather, and blue morta oak wood. This wood was in fact revealed by Google to be a type of bogwood that is predominantly resistant to decay. You can go on and share this fact with whatever rival you must have tied up and pushed on the aft deck as you speed through the sea to dispose of them. Something else you should know. This yacht has got a shallow draft that is only about 2.7 feet. This merely means that you will be able to scheme all the regular ports of call with conventionally shallow waters. And since you are currently planning to be a supervillain, you could easily use this yacht through shallow waters, such as the Grand Cayman Islands, where you can visit all your money laundering activities. Alright, I'm just kidding, of course. You would have a very wonderful reason to want to toss $4 million to something as lavish as this, other than being a supervillain. A long list of available extras can be found on this amazing yacht too. And that's not all. The ship itself is completely customizable. If you have some extra money added to your $4 million budget, you could have one of these 66 yachts customized to your taste. In theory, you would be matching your boat to your exact Chiron specification. The customized interior will be able to house a total number of 21 persons at a time. So, you wouldn't have to stay all day with your henchmen. That is, if you still are going with the decision of turning to a supervillain. A word of warning nonetheless, the top speed of this yacht was calculated without the addition of available extras on board. When you add them, it will no doubt affect the overall performance of your ship greatly. Carbon overload. Concentrating on options, almost all of the optional extras made available for the Niniette are made right out of carbon fiber. Now, consider this gigantic carbon fiber jacuzzi placed advantageously in the very center of the ship, or the optional carbon fiber fireplace positioned directly behind the captain's seat. Oh, and the carbon just doesn't stop there. The entire casing and deck of the ship are also covered in a carbon composite. Even though we could argue heavily that the use of lightweight materials on such a tremendously heavy ship does look like a huge waste, in true Bugatti style, the use of lightweight materials is more implementation of beauty rather than level-headedness. Exclusive lavishness. A fact that is not popularly known by all about Bugatti is that back in the 1930s, this brand was commissioned by Prince Carlo Maurizio Ruspoli to produce a one-off speedboat. Much like this modern Constrol, the original Bugatti speedboat is named the Niniette. It appears as though the collaboration between Palmer and Bugatti used one of Ettore Bugatti's most famous quotes as its code. "Nothing is too beautiful, nothing is too expensive." If that is the case, then the $4 million price tag of this ship certainly confirms it, as Bugatti has established that there will be 2 others after this one. We can only assume they will also be launched as Bugatti keeps launching other models in the near future. That's it on the $4 million Bugatti Niniette 66 yacht. If money was not a factor here, would you like to get out on one of these 66 limited editions of this yacht? Let us know your suggestion and thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked this video, stick around and see what we have in store for you in our next video.